Cuts it back 5. Touchdown,
What is going on, Breaker Nation? It's your boy Leaux. That was a rough one. I didn't see that coming. I know I picked us to win the game, but I thought like there was a 50-50 chance that either team could win. But I did not think that we would get beat by 25 points. It felt like it kind of to me felt like 2018 LSU Bama, where like you kind of felt like, because I think LSU was undefeated or only had one loss at that point in 2018. Actually, I don't remember for sure. But you know, I drank the Kool-Aid on that one. I thought LSU was beating Bama for sure, and then they just got curb stomped, and it was so rough. And that's kind of what this one felt like to me, man. We just couldn't get anything really. Like early on in the game, we moved the ball a little bit, and then D. Anderson slips on a route and it gets intercepted. And then we actually held him to a field goal. We went down and scored a touchdown. Like it felt like we were settling into that game. And then after that, man, we couldn't get a stop defensively. We couldn't put up points offensively up until garbage time. Like it was just bad. And it's frustrating because like defensively, they did everything. I mean, we ran man defense and blitzed. We ran zone defense and blitzed. We ran man defense and didn't blitz. We ran zone defense and didn't blitz. Like we literally did everything. And Magoo just, I don't know. There were so many times where we should have had him dead to rights and he just got away. Just couldn't get him down. So it is what it is. I don't want that game to overshadow so much that was accomplished this season. I mean, you had the leading passer, you had the leading rusher, you had arguably the best kicker. I know he didn't get the all USFL nod, but you had the most accurate kicker. Among other things, I mean, you had, Sage Surratt kind of come out of nowhere and have a really good year. I didn't think Sage Surratt would. I think he led tight ends in receiving yards in the regular season. I didn't think that was, going to happen before the season. I didn't think Keontae Shad would have 7.5 sacks and be second in the league, So it's frustrating to lose that playoff game, but you had a regular season where you went 7-3, and record wise, like you were the second best team in the league. You were the only other team with a winning record in the entire USFL. So as much as it sucks that we lost to them, especially because they're our rivals, like at the end of the day, we still had a good season and we did a lot of good things and we still have good things to build on. I mean, a first-year head coach went 7-3 and had the leading passer and the leading rusher and all those things I just named a little bit ago. So I feel like if we can just add a couple more pieces, we're there. I know we lost pretty bad. It was just kind of one of those games where it just got away from us and they just built on it. But I don't think that we're that bad. Like I don't think we match up that bad with Birmingham. I just think it was just one of those games, man. And they beat us and they earned it. I'm not saying that we're better than them or anything like that. Like they were the better team and they outplayed us. And we also just played a really bad game. But, this team is still pretty darn close. I think they're a couple pieces away. Shore up the secondary a little bit. Maybe try to shore up the offensive line as much as you can and try to retain a lot of these guys and get another year, maybe a little bit of movement in the coaching staff, just some little things like that, a couple little tweaks. And I think this team could be a playoff team again. And maybe you add in getting to play home games if that happens. Like there's a lot, that is going for this team right now positively. So just because we lost this playoff game doesn't mean like our team is in shambles and it's all over, okay? We're still a good football team. We still got a ton of good football players. We got a good coach. We got a good coaching staff. And hopefully we'll I don't want to say probably or anything. Hopefully we'll have home games next season. So, yeah, this is a fun team, and it's crazy to think that through um, through 2 seasons, there's only been 2 teams with a winning record in the regular season, and it's Birmingham and New Orleans. So, as much as like we're chasing Birmingham, so is everybody else. They've beaten everybody else pretty much for the most part, and even Houston lost to them when it truly mattered. So like they've beaten everybody else. So it is what it is. But it's going to be a long off season, as y'all know. If anybody that was part of this off season last year, you guys know. But there's going to be some changes coming to this show. Nothing like too crazy, but last year I did a lot of I don't know. I did this show weekly because it's in the name, Breakers Weekly, and throughout the off season, for the most part, I only missed a couple of times, and those were kind of for serious reasons. But um, you know, I did this show weekly, and there was times where I did episodes that were really, um, I don't want to, I have the term in my head. I don't want to say it. I'll say half butted, as in I didn't know what to do, and I didn't put in the best effort, and I kind of just BS'd an episode for you guys, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that again, because that's just not what I want to do. I don't want to just BS content. I want to make good content when I have ideas, and I want to make good content when I have news to talk about or speculation to talk about or whatever. So, um, I'm gonna be switching up the show a little bit of a brand change, which I'll let you guys know, um, when all that stuff happens, and but obviously I'm not gonna like do like once a month or anything crazy, like as long as I've got ideas to and stuff to talk about, I will do it, obviously. And so I just don't want to have those episodes where I just feel like I'm forcing it because I'm trying to get one out every week. I want to give you guys quality content to watch. So that's what I'm going to aim for. And I think for now, I'm probably going to take a week or so off, something like that, and just kind of relax a little bit, reset, get some things organized and get some things ready. But it's going to be a fun off season. Like I know a good bit of you probably watch during the regular season, and you just kind of only care about the regular season, and that's fine. I understand it, but I mean there's gonna be a bunch of stuff. I mean, last season, did I think that Larry Fedora was just gonna dip? No. Did I think Kyle Sloter was gonna leave for the XFL? No. Like, there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in USFL off seasons. We had 4 head coaching changes, so like there's a lot of stuff that can happen. There's a lot of roster movement. There's going to be guys that go to the NFL. There's going to be guys that maybe go to other leagues. There's going to be guys that retire. And then there's going to be new guys that get brought in. I mean, think about the guys that we saw get brought in. Eli Stove was our kick returner, our leading kick returner. Sage Surratt, Wes Hills. You look on defense, Keontae Shad, I'm probably forgetting so many guys. Matter of fact, Marcus Tatum, our starting left tackle, Kurt Kelly, our starting left guard. They were new. Um, and like I said, I'm probably forgetting people. Matt Coughlin, our kicker, who was arguably the best kicker in the league, or at least top 3, he was new. So like there's going to be plenty of stuff to talk about. It's the USFL, man. This last offseason was crazy, and I'm sure that this one will probably be crazy again. So, but yeah, I will update you guys whenever I got everything situated, and I'll get back into making fun content. And if you guys have any ideas of anything you guys want me to talk about, or maybe some players you guys want me to interview, or whatever it is, drop them in the comments or DM me, whatever it is, and I'll try to do it because that's what I want to do. Want to make fun content for you guys. But Yeah. So until the next time, Breaker Nation, that's pretty much all I got for y'all. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So, peace out. Enjoy the championship. For those of you that are going, be safe, have fun. For those of you that are watching, sit back, relax, man. It's gonna be fun. There's hopefully the crowd's jumping like it was last year. So enjoy it. It's gonna be the last game of the season, but it's gonna be fun. So enjoy the championship. And until next time, Breaker Nation, it's your boy Low. Peace.